bender, yeah.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now the starting group for San Antonio. We've got OG Anunoby. He's out there with Jason Tatum. And it's the Friends in at the 5 spot. And for Atlanta, we've got Buzelis. Ja Morant is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Carter in at the small forward position. This can be a time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
Now here's Morant. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. Inside, Lively. And it's LaFrance with the rebound. On offense, here is San Antonio. Here's Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum really helping him down low.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Tatum, following the score by Atlanta. Got a hand on it. Here's Buzelis. Rebound by San Antonio. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Snatched away. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He is such a blur in transition. Morant goes from 0 to 60 faster than a sports car.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. For Atlanta, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Buzelis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Now here's Anunoby. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Here's Buzelis. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Atlanta shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Second team foul. Buzelis. One shot.
And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Now here's Allen, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. Over Buzelis, and it's Tatum missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 7. Pass to Pritchard. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's the Friends. No good again that time. Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Ball. And he banks in the layup.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Outside Tatum. Allen outside. The shot comes out.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And Ball gets it to go.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Spurs trail by 11. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Pritchard, hounded by Morant. Tatum can't hit.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Outside Morant. Pass to Carter. Allen against Ball. Lively with a screen on Allen. And again, LaMelo Ball. Ball's got 6 points.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Pritchard. No points yet. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Wes Unseld Jr. gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. So both teams changing it up here. San Antonio with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Here's the Friends. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Christie. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. And he gets the bucket.
Well, look, he's struggled so far, but maybe that basket is all he needs to get going.
1:56 left in the first. Ball outside. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter.
Here's first, team first.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Here's Champagny. Got it.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Now here's ball. McBride covers. Pass to Christie. The three ball. Gets the three ball to go.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Spurs trail by 12. Allen outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by Atlanta. Ellis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Ball. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Ball's got 8.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Gets the 3 to fall.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Ilgauskas. Sohan covering. Ilgauskas, the pass to Christie. 6 on the shot clock. Hey, expanding his range. It's hauled in by Nelson. Spurs trail by 11. There's the steal. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And they're on the run. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Atlanta shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Cornette's checked in for Atlanta. Okogie comes in for LaMelo Ball. And San Antonio also making a switch. Tatum's checked in. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Top of the key. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. He has 6.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Here's Ellis. Pass to Okogie. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hawks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
So on the floor for San Antonio, we've got Jeremy Sohan. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. And that's on the defense there. You can't give Tatum those lanes and launching pads to the rim.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's Morant. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. San Antonio with the ball, following the score by Atlanta. It's It's Tatum working inside.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Now Morant, give him 8. Pass to Inja. 5 to shoot. Here's Okogie. Launches it. They grab their own miss. Inja can't hit. Spurs trail by 12. Tatum from long range. And Tatum drills the 3.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Atlanta. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Outside Morant. Back to ball. 3-pointer. And Atlanta misses again. Spurs trail by 9. Outside Tatum. To the inside. Pass to Sohan. The kick to Tatum. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
Yeah, no question Tatum can take over a game at a moment's notice.
Here's Buzelis. Left side Morant. The kick out to Ball. Back to Morant. The 3 is up. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. The Spurs have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And now the Hawks on the break.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Spurs trail by 9. Here's Nelson. No made baskets yet. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, look, you got to hit Tatum harder than that, or else he's just going to push right through the contact.
And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Considered one of the best players in the game right now, Tatum is hungry to win titles to add to his growing legacy.
Now here's Ball. Give him 8 points now. Carter can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Anunoby. 6-point game. Allen can't get it to go.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Tatum passes to Anunoby to the right side. For 3, Allen. Lively grabs a miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Morant. Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
And the Spurs making a change here. Sohan's checked in.
15 seconds. Substitution on the court.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year, because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. Here's Pritchard. Yet to see a basket. Allen outside. Ball with a steal. On the break. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Ball seeks out contact sometimes, which means defenses have to guard him very carefully.
These are his first free throws of the game.
The key to their victory last time out was his success at the stripe.
And so Ball nails both of them. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
For 3, Allen sinks it from distance. Allen's got 6 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And Ball gets it to go.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Christie's checked in for Ball. Here's Allen. 6 points for him. Pass to Pritchard. Fires for 3. Atlanta with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
He shoots. Carter can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 11. Sohan, left side. Outside Anunoby. San Antonio again can't hit. Atlanta's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Christie. Three-pointer off the mark.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Shot is good by LaFrenz.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Christie. Allen defending. Pass to Ellis. From deep. Atlanta gets it back. Ilgauskas. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Atlanta making some changes. Cornette comes in for Lively. And it's Powell in for Carter.
Well, you always got to watch out for Sohan as a lob threat. He's got huge balance.
Atlanta leading by 8. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Ellis. Uncovered. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Pritchard. Now here's Anunoby. Howe covers. 14 feet away. That shot off.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
And so it's Atlanta finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Thibodeau, and Coach, the rebounding differential not in your favor. What do you see?
Well, they're going every time, and we got to put a body on people and go get it.
Got to increase that effort level. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Atlanta Hawks.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
A bunch of road games coming up. This could be a good challenge for them.
Yeah, it could bond these guys together, help team chemistry. Depends on what these guys are made of. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Ellis out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Ball. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Carter in at the three. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with. Hits the trifecta.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
Ball finds Morant. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Spurs trail by 5. And here's Tatum. Allen on the wing. Here's the floater. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Allen's got 8.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Ball against Allen. And here's Morant outside. Drills it from deep. He's got 13.
Well, when the three is falling for Morant, it's a bad sign for the defense.
Tatum passes to LaFrenz. Ball against Allen. And finished off by Tatum.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Can't complete the lob. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Pritchard. This one for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Ball against Allen. Count it. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Here's Pritchard, hounded by Morant. Kicks it out to Anunoby. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Back to Carter. Pass to Ball. LaMelo on the attack. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Williams is checked in for the Hawks.
Number 7.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Anunoby. No good on the triple. The Hawks lead by 5. Outside, Williams. Morant with it. 13 points in the game. They get it back. The kick out to Williams. Outside Carter. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. And now an 8-point Atlanta lead.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Sohan's checked in for Anunoby.
Atlanta foul. Buzelis. Third person. Team first. Spurs substitution. Number 10.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, look, adding unnecessary difficulty to a shot is something that drives coaches crazy. Stick to the basics whenever you can.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
So it's San Antonio now, trailing by 10. Sohan outside, stolen by Carter, and they're pushing it up, and he's going for the oop here. Tatum with a steal. To halt the run, Allen, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Lou Williams. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, and coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
The previous play is under the lead.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Makes a first. So both free throws good from Allen.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Picked by Carter. From outside the arc. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Allen. Tatum like a freight train coming.
Wow, Sohan just erupts off the floor for the dunk. A reminder of how athletic he is.
Morant surveying the floor. With some arc. And the layup is up and in. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 8-point game. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Carter takes the three. The rebound by Allen.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And stolen by Morant. Outside Carter. Morant against Tatum. Back to Carter. 6 to shoot. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going.
Oh, Morant! Wow!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Here's the Friends, covered by Lively. And he lobs it up. It's tipped. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. To the middle. And Lively with a basket on the assist by Morant. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this game.
Another shot. The Friends. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. The Friends has got 6.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And he makes both free throws. Rebounded by Champagny. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Sohan. Off target at the rim. Here's Ball. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Ball's got 20 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. We'll be right back after this word. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. They've got Miles McBride, Jeremy Sohan out there with Jason Tatum, and it's Champagny at the 4. It's not going to go for him. The Hawks lead by 12. Ball surveys the floor. Cornette sets a screen to the paint.
And a sweet dime. Ball has the playmaker's instinct.
LaMelo Ball.
Spurs trail by 14. Here's Champagny. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Too easy for a guy of his caliber. The D must put up more of a fight down there.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
They get it back. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Cornette. Here's Ellis. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer, no good. Drives to the hoop. It's deflected. Here's Ball. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ball's got 22.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show. And we're seeing it right here.
Outside Tatum. 18 feet out, and he makes it. Tatum's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
The Hawks call timeout. Pritchard's checked in for San Antonio. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Ball passes to Ellis. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pritchard. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Well, the intelligence of Sohan is visible in his passing. He makes quality decisions with the ball.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Spurs trail by 12. Pass to Champagny. Outside Tatum. Here's Pritchard from behind the arc. He buries it from 3.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
The 3 from Ball. Yes, sir! Ball hits a triple.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The Hawks lead by 12. With the drive. Ball. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside Tatum. Here's Sohan. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Ball. Here's Ellis. Off target from outside.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And Atlanta making a change here. Carter's checked in. Puts it up off the inbound. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Anunoby against Carter. Ball outside. Back to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. And no good. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They trail by 11. Now here's Tatum. A deep 3. No rebound by Atlanta. Lively's got rebound number 11. Here's Ellis. Pass to Carter. Just 3 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Fires the 3. No good. Tatum with some nice D. Spurs trail by 11. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
So when Tatum stays aggressive, he gets to the line a lot.
And so Tatum nails both of them. 1:33 left in the game. Ball passes to Ellis. And Atlanta misses again.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 15 points in just the second half.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Hawks.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LaMelo Ball.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Really left him alone that time. And the Hawks lead by 12.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And he knocks down the first one.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
And so Tatum nails both of them. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Now Williams. Powell outside. Okogie on the wing. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Williams. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. So this one belongs to the Hawks. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And we present the player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
Shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches. Number 5, Anthony Edwards.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Buzelis, LaMelo Ball. Out there with John Morant. And there's Carter. And it's Lively in at center. And for the Kings, Jermaine O'Neal out there with Randall. Then there's Edwards. And it's Tyler Hero. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And what a matchup we have here in the front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
It'll be the Hawks off the tip. Now here's Morant. Carter outside, launches it. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Edwards kicks to Randall, fires the 3, and Edwards is good for 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Ball. Shot clock at 6. Julius Randle with the rebound. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Kings shooting their first free throw of the night.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
We're about 1 minute into the first. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. There's the 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And it's good for 2. Carter's got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Here's O'Neal. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Brooks, the pass to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. That one good for 2. 5 points in the game.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
And Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Edwards dishes to O'Neal. Randall outside. A floater, and the layup is good.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Here's Buzelis. He's defended by Randall. Brooks against Carter. Here's Buzelis. And it's off from three-point range. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Kings. Here's Randall. Ball with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
The shot by Buzelis, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to O'Neal. Shoots over Morant. O'Neal, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Back to Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
Morant doing a good job using the pump fake to his advantage.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the night. That's good from Morant. Keegan Murray's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Ilgauskas is checked in for Derek Lively. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hero with it. And it's Buzelis picking him up. So the Kings call timeout, their first.
Some love for your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
Hero against Morant. Shots good by Hero.
And how about Hero's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Now here's Morant. Carter outside, beyond the arc. They get it back. Ball, the pass to Augustus. Out to Carter. Lock at 6. To the paint. It's stolen by Randall. And up the court come the Kings on the break. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Randall. Edwards got 7 points. The Hawks trail by 3. Out to Carter. Releases. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. For Sacramento, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Outside for Randall. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Ball. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball, too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it, too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Now, Ball. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Morant kicks the ball. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And here are the Kings now after the basket by Atlanta. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Buzelis.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
So both teams making some changes here. And he sinks the second. 1:10 left in the first quarter. And here is Ellis. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. They get it back. Ilgauskas. Here's Christie. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. A 3 off the inbound.
That solid defense from Murray. He stays disciplined and gets a hand up on the shot.
Ellis on top. He's covered by Murray. Clock at 4. Okogie misses.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Randall kicks to Murray. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Aggressive move by Murray, muscling that one in.
Ellis with it. They set the pick. Pass to Christie. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Hawks lead by 1. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's Atlanta. They're up by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Buford is out there with Keegan Murray. Then it's Randall. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Simpson in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Mitchell against Christie. Kicks it out to Ellis. There's the triple. Here's Cornette. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Murray following the bucket by the Hawks. It's hauled in by Cornette.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Ellis. Still scoreless. Fires from deep. Here's Cornette. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's what his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
The Kings trail by 5. Three-pointer, Randall. And the three ball is good. Randall's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Murray, the pass to Buford. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the line for him here. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in. Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal in that pass.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Sacramento. Now here's Morant. Outside Williams. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They set the pick. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Randall from outside. Rebound by Williams. The Hawks leading by 4. Pass to Morant. Back to Williams. Randall against Morant. Rejected by Murray.
Here's that length. Murray with great timing, able to alter that shot.
And the Kings making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Again, the miss by the Kings. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 4-point game. And, Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Now here is Carter.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Atlanta.
That free throw, no good. Jefferson's checked in for Julius Randle. Ball's checked in for Atlanta. Good on the second free throw. The Kings trail by 5. Now Edwards. He has 7. Outside, Hero. Pass to Jefferson. And there's the drive.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Sacramento making a switch here. Arlo's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Ilgauskas is checked in. Carter against Brooks. Ball from long range. The Hawks again can't hit. For Sacramento, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Edwards, no good. The Hawks leading by 3. Carter outside. Pass the ball. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Ball's got his first 2 points.
He's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the Kings. Here's Hero. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. Hey, RJ, what about Keegan Murray? He made the immediate impact in the NBA as a rookie, setting a record for three-point shots made, and he has continued to build on.
A bit of a surprise as the 4th overall pick in the 2020 draft. Murray was the right.
Sleeping. I'm in the middle of a game. Oh yeah, that's cool.
It doesn't look very good either. I looked at the reviews.
Good deal. That's a good deal.
Right fit. Big part of Sacramento ending that 17-year playoff drought. A lean, wiry 6'8" Keegan Murray. He can defend and he can shoot it. He has the tools every team is looking for.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The drive-by Ball. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Brooks. Carter against Hero. Carter comes in with the double team. Shot clock at 5. At the teardrop, Edwards getting the close range 2.
Excellent touch on the floater. Edwards is such a dynamic offensive talent.
Ball kicks to Morant. Out to Carter. It's stolen by Edwards. Hero finds Murray. Here's Edwards. And it falls over the rim and in. 11 points for Anthony Edwards.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off. And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Edwards against Carter. And a wide open look for Hero. It's good from long range. Hero's got 6.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
And it's Carter missing. The Kings trailing. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And it's Murray with the jam. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Now here's Ball. He has 6. Outside Carter. Rebound by Mitchell. Sacramento's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Hero on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Murray no good. Carter right side. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
What's trash? Oh my God. Calm down. Calm down. It's got it.
9 points in the game so far.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Hawks lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hey there and welcome. It's getting hot in here and the postseason hunt is getting even hotter. Never a better time for a look at the league power rankings.
Taking a look at the Hawks, they're holding steady near the top of the rankings. Definitely one of the better teams here at the midway point.
In position to make some noise come playoff time. We'll see. And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny. I'm just saying.
I outwork both of you, and it ain't even close. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Buzelis out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Morant. Then there's Carter. And it's Ball in at the 2-guard spot. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Here is Brooks. He has yet to score. Randall passes to Edwards. Finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Ball. He's got 8, and Morant mows it down. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
O'Neal outside. Edwards against Ball. Fires from the line. Again, Sacramento.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Morant outside. Lively a screen on Hero. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by Lively.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick-and-roll set.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And they get it back. O'Neal, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
And Vince Carter with the slam.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Now, Hero. 6 points for him. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
If you see yourself up on that big screen, then you know what to do. Let's go dance moves. Come on.
Atlanta making a switch here. Ellis is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks. Number 8, Keon Ellis.
Ellis against Hero. Pass to Randall. Back to Hero. And Lively pulls it down. The Hawks leading by 3. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Buzelis. Ball with a wide-open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Edwards looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hero. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hero's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Lively sends a screen for Ellis. Over to the left wing. And it's Ball in the corner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Hero passes to O'Neal. Back to Hero. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Ellis goes in, and Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Edwards passes to Randall. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Murray's checked in for the Kings. Now here's Ellis. Lively a screen on Hero. Ellis the pass to Lively. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 3 assists tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Pass the ball. Here's Buzelis. Guarded by O'Neal. Lively sends a screen for Ellis. Drives to the hoop. 5 on the clock. Outside, Ball. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. O'Neal's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
The Hawks leading by 5. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Ball. Carter's got 4 this quarter.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Get up to your seats for your Sacramento Kings great team. Is your last squad in about 11 years. It's time for T-shirts.
Atlanta making some changes. Outside Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To end the cold streak. Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish. It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Christie. The kick out to Williams. Takes a three. Knocks down the three ball. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Hero passes to O'Neal. Wants to get to Randall and does. Back to O'Neal. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Outside Williams. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Williams kicks to Cornette. Outside Williams. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substituting on the court.
The Kings trail by 6. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry, good.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Pass to Powell to the left side wing. 6 to shoot. A second chance effort. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. There's the pick. Throws it up high.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop. There.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Down low, here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's Atlanta. They're up by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We got Buford. Brooks is out there with Keegan Murray. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The Kings trail by 5. Brooks dishes to Murray. Shoots the 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Showing the range. Murray is very consistent from out there.
It's Morant with the drive. Good on the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Carter finds Morant. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Brooks against Lively. Kings moving the ball around. 17-foot shot on the way. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Hero. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Morant. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Timeout, Sacramento.
Let's go, everybody. Time to make some noise for your Sacramento Kings breaker.
O'Neal's checked in for Buford. Bruce Ellis has checked in for the Hawks. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, Hero fires the 3. And Lively pulls it down.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control. Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And here is Hero following John Morant's 3. Another shot. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Hero.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
The drive-by ball uses the glass to finish the layup.
Brushing that right off. Tough to redirect ball on that drive.
Hero passes to Murray. Back to Hero. Nailed from three-point land. Hero's got 9 points now in just the second half. Morant against Hero. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Julius Randle's checked in for the Kings. Edwards comes in for Mitchell. Ilgauskas is checked in for Atlanta.
In an era where so many point guards are 3-point shooters, John Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. John wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's Buzelis. He's defended by Randle.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And here are the Kings now after the basket by Atlanta. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant kicks to Ilgauskas. Carter outside. Pass the ball. Ilgauskas a screen on Edwards. Here's Ball. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Ball's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
And when in trouble, get it to Melo. Let Ball go to work.
Timeout, Kings.
Good three-pointers, man.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Buzelis. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And with that burst, you can count on LaMelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run.
Now Hero. Brooks outside. No good again that time. The Hawks leading by 15. It's Morant with the drive.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Morant against Hero. Pass to Edwards. Brooks outside. To the middle. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Fires for 3. The shot by Buzelis, no good. The Kings trail by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Number 2, Derek Lively.
1:03 left in the game. Here's O'Neal. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Now here is Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. 43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Murray, no good. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
They get it again. Cornette. Murray with the defensive effort. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Simpson the pass to Jefferson. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Williams. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. And the Hawks lead by 15.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Ja Morant.
Ooh.
So.